I want to go back to your early years. Comedy कैसे शुरू किया? I've read that your brother was instrumental in it, but you know, keep all that aside. I'll tell you where I'm coming from. जब हम स्टेज पे जाके बात करते हैं ना, and there are like 1,000 people sitting, they're very serious faces. There's like 2,000 eyes looking at you, and this is broad daylight. You're standing on your stage. When you're making a presentation, at least you can practice.
Yeah.
You practice.
Yeah. With comedy also you practice, but in front of an audience.
तुम तो जोक मारते हो, वहां से हंसेगा या ना हंसेगा, एक तो सक्सेस हो जाएगा, नहीं हंसेंगे तो लेसन हो जाएगा. पर the first time you go there, you need to have some guts, and you to went on tour also.
Yeah, but first time so 2011, it's not like I had never done public speaking. I knew what it was like in school and all. I had done extempore speech competition and all that, right?
You were doing those things.
Yeah, I mean that's where I really got the. I mean, if I was smart enough, I would have seen that as the first indication. Perhaps there were many indications over the years that I was funny.
You're not smart enough.
No, I don't think I'm very smart. I think I appear very smart because I spend a lot of time appearing very smart. Like, you know what I mean? Like I can't learn anything quickly. I'm very slow at learning. So I need to do the same thing cooking, for example. My way of cooking is not कि मैं recipe देख के नहीं सीख सकता है. मैं वो चीज़ पे एक हफ्ता निकालेगा. फिर जो मैं भिंडी बनाएगा ना, it will change your life. But I need that much time to make that bhindi. Yeah. So same with my comedy, same with most things in life. I'm just really slow and I take my own time. And earlier I used to try to run and catch up with people. But now I've realized abhi hai main if I can be this dumb and still sound this smart. And not by talking shit, but by actually knowing things that I talk about. The slowness doesn't come from my inability, it comes from my thoroughness almost.
Yeah.
So that way, comedy is not that scary to me. Like because what are you afraid of really? Is that they won't laugh? No, you're afraid of being rejected. That's the fear.
But then them not laughing is rejection.
No, वही कह रहा हूँ ना. Your core fear is rejection.
Yeah.
I'm a guy, dude. I've been on Bumble and Tinder. I'm not afraid of rejection anymore. And I've failed. I failed so much in so many varying public situations in my life that now that doesn't scare me anymore.
What's the craziest one?
Oh man, my parents convinced me to. I know the craziest. You think I'll ever forget it? So, my parents are part of a Gujarati literature group. I guess the word for it is, I don't know, Samaj ko kya bolte? Yeah, no, group na, like they organize literary programs basically. So once they did a comedy thing. And literary society, that's the word they use for it. Yeah, whatever. But so they had a comedy thing, Gujarati thing, and they're all like nobody has brown, black, nothing hair. It's all white hair. The whole room is hairless or white hair. Okay. And I'm the wrong person for this. I've told my mom on day one, I'm the wrong person for this. Do not involve me. Keep me as far away from this as you can. This is not going to end well. And she's like, no, you have to do it. We've signed you up. You're doing it. I flew from a medical, I was doing a college show, I think in Jabalpur or some corner. Flew to Bombay, landed at 3 in the morning, went to my friend Naveen's house because I was so pissed off at my parents, I didn't want to go home. Went to my friend Naveen's house, had a smoke. और Naveen बिचारा मेरे लिए उठा सुबह 4 बजे is a big deal. Then went to this show and then finished the show and flew back to Delhi to another college show. Okay, so I went from absolute loving public adoration to this show where I got, believe it or not, heckled off stage by senior citizens. I was heckled off stage by people my grandfather's age with my entire family watching because all of them came to watch. Uncles, aunts, grandparents, siblings, cousins, everybody के सामने. तो जितना इससे बड़ा failure क्या हो सकता है? They gave me a check when I got out. They gave me 7,000 rupees का check. And on my way home, I tore it up. I sat on the footpath and I cried for 10 minutes. And then I cleaned myself up and I said, you know what? After this, I go back on stage and I do the thing I love doing. So life will be okay again. But तोड़ देता है वो तुमको. It really hurts you. Emotionally, it really. And I remember that show that night was at Ames in Delhi. And it was such a great gig that night. Because all that rage and feeling, all the negative feelings, they all got converted into these positive feelings on stage. It became really magical because of that. I forgot what the question was, but... Yeah.
That was the craziest one.
हाँ ये वाला तो सबसे खराब. Once a guy chased me with a sword once. in Jamshedpur at a private event. I made fun of, so like when you do private events, you make fun of, so it's easy, right? Like, because the cousins know you, right? The parent generation doesn't know you, the grandparents generation definitely doesn't know you. So you are playing to the kids. So what you do is you talk to the kids thoroughly and you say, okay, which cousin is the studious one? Which cousin is the forever single one? Whatever, right? So I made a joke about one guy saying, "Ye to forever single." Everybody laughs and claps. And then I see this guy get up at the back row and pull a sword and just start walking at me. And I'm like, what is this? Huh? Like, because how can your brain process that a man is walking at you with a sword from an audience? There's no situation in life has prepared me for this. So I'm like, I'm moving on to the next joke, and the guy stops my joke. He sees me see him, and I do the next joke, and he suddenly goes, "Hey, joke kyun kar raha hai?" And I'm like, oh, so he did want me to stop at this point. So I'm like, okay, thank you so much. I put the mic, I fuck off. I ran off stage, okay? I ran down, I ran around. I'm fucking running. This guy's chasing. I can hear his footsteps behind me. He's cussing at me, saying, idhar aa, idhar aa, idhar aa. I run, I go around a corner, and I hide inside an ATM. Because like, I'm like, camera hai na, at least idhar. So, some kind of, at least there'll be proof of my death. So,
Proof of your death.
I'm hiding between two ATM machines shadily, okay? The guy, this guy, he runs past the thing. And then behind him, like in one jeep, all the kids come, the cousins come, they're laughing, and I see them, so I come out and I'm like, boss, kya ho raha hai? And they are acting like I'm the idiot here. Like, they're like, yo, dude, you're so weird, dude. Who does this, dude? I'm like, what? What did you want me to do? You wanted me to stand my ground? What was I supposed to do? Use the mic stand as a fucking spear or some shit? Like, he's just hot-headed, yaar. It's okay, यार. Same ना, जी घबराता है माँ गुस्सा आता है इसको. उसका एंगर इश्यूज किसी ने एक्नॉलेज नहीं किया उसके खानदान में अभी तक.